Soft sunlight spills gently over the stone palaces of ancient Crete, warming their aged surfaces. The air is still, filled with the quiet promise of a new day as the golden light caresses every curve and corner with tender warmth. A gentle breeze stirs the silvery leaves of olive trees near the palace walls. Their branches sway softly, whispering quiet secrets as the light filters through, casting dreamlike patterns across the shaded earth beneath. Echoes of slow, measured footsteps bounce softly across worn, ancient stone tiles. Each step carries a quiet weight in the still air, blending with the distant hum of life beyond the courtyard walls. A faint flicker of torchlight dances lightly along ancient walls, casting slow-moving shadows that pulse with the rhythm of a calm breath. The quiet halls hold stories in their dim glow, whispering softly into the stillness. A calm morning enveloped the figure of King Minos as he gazes quietly across his kingdom. The silence is profound, filled only with the gentle stir of leaves and the distant call of the waking world. Soft shadows stretch and lengthen slowly across the grand entrance of the palace. The stones glow faintly under the tender light, inviting quiet footsteps to cross beneath the towering arches. A warm sea breeze carries the distant, gentle murmur of waves meeting the shore. The sound ebbs softly, a quiet lullaby blending seamlessly with the breath of the land. Slow, careful footsteps descend the smooth marble steps, each footfall quiet and deliberate. The cool stone beneath is a soft contrast to the warm air, a gentle passage downward into shadow and light. Golden sunlight filters warmly through the open plaza, touching stone and earth with a soft glow. The space breathes quietly, filled with the gentle pulse of life moving slowly around it. Leaves whisper softly with each gentle stir of the air, their olive branches swaying lightly in tuneful stillness. The grove holds a peaceful rhythm, a gentle heartbeat beneath the quiet sky. Warmth slowly seeps into the cool, ancient stone walls, a quiet melding of light and shadow. Each stone breathes the gentle heat, holding the day's calm within its timeless embrace. Subtle shadows shift and mingle in the stillness of the courtyard. The silent space holds a gentle calm, as if waiting quietly beneath the slow-turning sky. A tender wind brushes softly through the open windows of the palace. It carries the faintest scent of salt and earth, moving quietly like a whispered breath through the halls. Distant footsteps echo faintly along stone pathways, soft and slow. Their quiet rhythm joins the hush of the evening, walking gently through the ancient heart of the city. Warm golden light pours over the ancient city streets, bathing each surface in gentle glow. The soft radiance calms all movement, filling the air with quiet comfort. Evening shadows stretch slowly across the quiet stones of the plaza. Their long forms blend seamlessly with the soft light, marking the day's gentle journey toward night. A calm sea breeze drifts gently through the evening air, bringing a cool ease and quiet sigh. It moves softly, blending sea and stone in a peaceful harmony. King Minos stands quietly beneath the glowing sunset, lost in gentle reflection. The warm hues wrap softly around him, a silent companion in the fading light. Soft twilight colors bleed slowly across the peaceful cityscape. The hues melt gently into one another as the world sighs and settles into quiet rest. Night falls gently over the kingdom, stilling all sound and movement. A deep, tranquil hush spreads softly across the land, inviting calm and quiet dreams to descend. Small torch flames flicker gently in the cool night air, casting warm pools of light that dance quietly on the stone. Their soft glow is a steady, comforting heartbeat in the dark. Quiet hallways breathe softly as a breeze slips in through open doors. The stillness carries faint whispers of the past and present, mingling slowly in the cool night air. Cool stone beneath quiet footsteps absorbs the night's chill. The solid surface is calm and unmoving, a gentle anchor in the soft embrace of darkness. The distant sea hums softly beneath the pale moonlight. Its gentle song moves quietly through the night, a calming thread binding earth and sky in muted harmony. Shadows wrap around the palace in gentle folds of stillness. The quiet forms nestle softly into every crevice, holding the night in peaceful, protective arms. Silence echoes softly through ancient crevices and hollow halls. Each whispered sound fades slowly, blending into the vast calm that cradles the resting kingdom. Moonlight caresses the textured stone gently, tracing every curve and groove with a tender, pale touch. The night is soft and cool, wrapped in silver quiet and gentle calm. The night air moves slowly, carrying soft scents of salt and earth. It breathes quietly through the sleeping stones, wrapping the world in a gentle, enveloping coolness. The courtyard rests peacefully under a pale lunar glow. Shadows settle into stillness, and the cool night wraps its calm arms softly around every stone and leaf. Faint footsteps retreat slowly, melting into the deep stillness beyond. Their quiet rhythm fades like a whispered farewell, leaving only the hushed breath of the night behind. Small flames flicker gently, casting a warm, lulling light that dances softly on the stone around them. Their glow is a quiet comfort in the cool embrace of night. A soft breeze stirs scattered leaves near time-worn stones. It moves slowly, carrying quiet murmurs of the night as it drifts through the peaceful landscape. The quiet night wraps the city in a tender embrace. Every corner is softened by stillness, every breath slowed by gentle calm, as the world sighs quietly into rest. Silence deepens as stars begin to blink slowly overhead. The night is still and vast, a quiet ocean of calm where gentle dreams can float softly through the dark. Dew settles quietly on soft grass near the palace walls. Each droplet glows faintly, like tiny mirrors holding the calm night close in gentle, cool embrace. Faraway murmurs blend softly with the stillness of night. They drift quietly on the breeze, delicate sounds embraced by the vast, gentle calm that cradles the sleeping world. Lunar glow gently illuminates the subtle contours of ancient stone, revealing textures worn by time. The soft silver light soothes the night, wrapping earth and stone in quiet grace. The city prepares softly for a peaceful night's rest. Shadows deepen and breath slows as all settles gently into the slow, quiet rhythm of slumber beneath the stars. Stillness deepens amid the gentle hush of nightfall. A soft quiet blankets the land, slowing all sound and movement into a delicate pause beneath the starry sky. King Minos stands quietly, bathed in gentle starlight. His calm gaze meets the vast night, peaceful and still, surrounded by the timeless serenity of his ancient kingdom. The early sun touched ancient stone walls with a tender, golden warmth. Light spilled slowly, soft and gentle, casting muted earth tones across the quiet palace grounds. A gentle breath of air carried a sense of peace and stillness as the day began in calm and quiet wonder. King Minos rose slowly, his face warmed by the gentle sunlight slipping through windows. His thoughtful eyes reflected the calm morning. The world outside stirred quietly as soft light embraced him and the palace prepared to receive the day with quiet reverence. Footsteps echoed softly, slow and steady, along smooth and cool stone floors. The halls were vast, empty yet alive with quiet memories. Light and shadow played gently along the walls as the palace held its breath in the calm of the morning's arrival. A gentle breeze carried faint scents of sea salt and distant waves, drifting softly near the palace gates. The air was cool and calm, touching stone and olive leaves with delicate fingers. Every whisper of wind told a quiet story of gifts from the ocean's heart. Beneath warm rays of morning light stood the sacred bowl, calm and statuesque. Its skin shimmered softly, reflecting muted earth tones, a living symbol of quiet strength. The bull's presence filled the air with stillness, A sacred gift settled gently into the palace courtyard. From the bull's nostrils came a gentle breath, misting faintly into the soft morning air. Each breath was slow and even, like waves caressing the shore. This quiet rhythm brought a soothing calm, inviting the world to slow and listen to nature's tender pulse. King Minos watched quietly, his eyes steady and filled with respect. The sacred bull stood as a quiet beacon beneath warm sunlight. In this stillness, gratitude spoke without words, gestures slow and deliberate, honoring the sacred bond between man and nature. As the sun moved slowly, palace stones cooled beneath unhurried steps. Shadows stretched softly across the floor, blending with the muted earth hues. The space held a gentle stillness, cradling the quiet moments between day's light and coming evening's shadow. A soft breeze stirred the curtains at open windows, carrying whispers from the distant sea. The salt air mingled with the delicate scent of olive groves, wrapping the palace in a gentle embrace. Each breath of wind was a quiet lullaby in the warm afternoon light. Light flickered gently through olive leaves, their shadows painting soft patterns on courtyard stones. The warm sun wavered with every breeze, slowing time and deepening stillness. Nature's quiet dance blended with the hushed rhythm of the palace afternoon. Minos stood still, sunlight bathing his thoughtful gaze. His eyes were steady, reflecting the gentle warmth and the palace's calm spirit. The moment stretched out quietly, as if time itself had paused to hold his quiet reflection in a soft, golden embrace. Soft echoes lingered along empty stone corridors, so still and calm. Every footstep faded slowly, absorbed by the cool walls and gentle shadows. The quiet stretched wide, a slow breath held deep within the palace's ancient heart. Careful footsteps paced slowly to the rhythm of the peaceful morning. Soft leather soles brushed the smooth stones, each step a gentle beat and a quiet melody. The palace breathed with every measured movement, wrapped in the calm embrace of the day. The bull's dark eyes shimmered quietly under the soft, warm light. Within their depths lay calm strength, a steady pulse weaving through the still air. Those eyes held the quiet wisdom of the earth and sea, slow and steady, like distant echoes carried on gentle wind. Leaves rustled with muted softness in the quiet palace garden. Gentle breezes danced slowly through branches, carrying faint scents and soft sounds. The garden held its breath in tender stillness, a haven of quiet peace beneath a fading sun. Warm sun began lowering, casting long shadows on the stone walls. Light softened to a muted amber, slowing time and deepening the hush. The palace seemed to breathe slower, folding gently into the embrace of the coming dusk. A cool sea breeze whispered gently through open palace windows. Curtains moved with quiet grace as salt and olive scents mingled in the air. The palace exhaled slowly, wrapped in the soft promises of night and the steady rhythm of waves beyond. Light dimmed softly, colors mellowing into the slow calm of evening. Stones and leaves blended with shadows' gentle touch as day tipped quietly into night. The palace held its breath in the delicate fading glow, a world slowing to restful pause. First stars twinkled faintly in the softly darkening sky. Their distant light whispered ancient secrets, slow and gentle. The night wrapped Crete in a quiet shawl of flickering hopes, inviting dreams beneath the vast celestial calm. A peaceful night settled over Crete, calm and still and infinitely deep. The palace stood wrapped in silence, breath held slow and steady. Darkness flowed gently like a river, carrying all to quiet rest within the heart of this ancient island. Cool moonlight brushed pale stone with a gentle, sleepy light. Soft silver hues traced the palace walls and quiet courtyards, a tender illumination that whispered calm and rest. Time slowed to a hush beneath the moon's watchful, peaceful glow. Leaves murmured softly in the delicate night breeze near the palace walls. Their gentle rustling was a lullaby of nature, slow and soothing. The quiet garden held the secret in cool shadows, wrapped in the softness of night's embrace. Quiet stones held coolness under the starlit sky and soft, shifting shadows. The courtyard breathed in stillness, a sanctuary of calm beneath the vast night. Each breath of wind was a gentle caress, carrying the world towards deep, restful dreams. Warm candle flames flickered slowly within quiet palace chambers. Their soft orange glow touched ancient walls with tender light, casting gentle shadows that danced like quiet spirits. The house settled deeper into night, wrapped in the glow of slow, steady warmth. Breaths came steady and calm within the softly lit sleeping halls. Each quiet inhale and exhale wove a gentle rhythm through the ancient stones, a lullaby of life and rest. The palace held its peaceful stillness, breathing slow beneath the night's tender watch. Guards stood quietly, their presence steady and calm in dimly lit halls. Their steady breath joined the palace's slow rhythm, unwavering and gentle. They were silent sentinels in the soft night, guardians of peace resting in quiet strength. Dreams began to drift gently through silent palace rooms. Soft and subtle, they moved like slow clouds, carrying whispers of distant places and quiet hopes. The ancient stones held these dreams tenderly, cradling sleep within the calm night air. Soft shadows played on stone as night deepened slowly everywhere. They curled and stretched like tender fingers, weaving through halls and courtyards alike. The whole palace seemed wrapped in a gentle darkness, quiet and slow, as if breathing in soft dreams. Walls glowed faintly by slow, steady candlelight in warm rooms. The amber light softened edges and filled the night with a comforting warmth. Each flicker was a slow heartbeat, a quiet pulse within the palace's gentle silence. Stillness hovered gently through the palace, resting in every silent space. The air was thick with peace, slow and steady as the breath of night itself. Time seemed to pause, cradled in the calm heart of the ancient stones and soft candlelight. Soft waves broke quietly far below, carried on the night wind. Their distant melody was slow and gentle, a lullaby reaching the palace through drifting air. The sound mingled with night's quiet breath, soothing all in its tender, endless flow. Crickets whispered softly in the warm evening air, their subtle song a delicate lullaby. The gentle rhythm wove through leaves and stones alike, a tender night chorus that echoed quietly under the vast, slow-moving stars. Cool night air drifted gently through open palace windows, soft and refreshing. It carried faint scents of salt and earth, blending with the palace's calm breath. Each slow movement of air was a sigh of peace, a quiet promise held gently in the dark. Quiet feet moved gently on stone floors, soft and unhurried. Each step was a slow moment, a measured approach wrapped in silence. The palace, alive with whispered history, welcomed the careful tread and the calm rhythm of steady presence. Torches flickered calmly along stone walls, casting soft orange light that danced lightly. The gentle flames painted warm patterns and shaded corners tenderly. The palace wrapped itself in this slow, steady glow, a quiet heartbeat in the depths of night. Hearts beat quietly, steady and calm, throughout the sleeping palace spaces. Slow rhythms echoed softly in the stillness, a gentle song of life resting in peace. The night wrapped all in a tender embrace, steady as the ancient stones themselves. The palace lay still beneath the moon's watchful glow, quiet and gently resting. Walls and stones softened by night's tender light, each space breathing in calm and fading dreams. All was folded gently into the night's slow, peaceful song. Silence deepened softly into night, calm and smooth and endless. The world was hushed beneath a blanket of stars, a slow breath of rest. The palace held this gentle silence close, a quiet sanctuary weaving peace through every stone. A subtle hope lingered softly, waiting for the coming dawn light. Dreams drifted like slow clouds, carrying promise wrapped in quiet calm. The palace, resting in night's embrace, awaited the gentle touch of a new day's slow, unfolding light. Peace settled gently over all as night folded Crete in calm rest. Every breath, every shadow, every stone was softened by sleep's slow touch. The island held its heart still, wrapped in quiet slumber beneath a sky of enduring stars. Morning light pours gently over Crete's ancient stone walls, wrapping them in a warm, golden glow. The sun's rays move slowly, caressing every corner with a tender, soft brightness that fills the air with quiet peace. Within a soft chamber, Pasiphae lies still, embraced by gentle shadows. The air holds a peaceful quiet as time seems to slow, surrounding her with a calm stillness that whispers of secrets kept in moments frozen beneath muted light. A gentle sea breeze slips through open windows nearby, carrying the faint scent of salt and wild herbs. It stirs the curtains with a slow, whispering touch, mingling with the warm silence in the room, like a soft breath from the distant shore. Dim light flickers gently along the cold stone walls, casting slow-moving shadows that dance quietly in the still air. The room breathes in a hushed rhythm, as shadows stretch and fold, carrying the hush of secrets beneath the watchful gaze of time. An unseen whisper settles softly over Pasiphae, a quiet thread of fate weaving through the stillness. It wraps around her form like a delicate veil, silent and gentle, carrying with it the weight of an ancient curse that must remain unseen but deeply felt. The air grows still and heavy, thick with unspoken fate. Every breath slows as if the very atmosphere holds its secret close, enveloping the space in a quiet tension that hums softly in the heart of the silent room. Far down a distant stone corridor, soft footsteps echo slowly and faintly. They drift through the quiet like a slow heartbeat, a gentle rhythm that blends with the stillness and the cold stone, barely disturbing the peace around them. Torches flicker low along the walls, casting slow-moving shadows that ebb and flow like quiet waves. Their light is soft and uncertain, blending with the stone's cool textures and filling the corridors with a gentle, ancient glow. A quiet hum of night wraps softly around Pasiphae's resting form. Though still, a gentle unrest stirs beneath the calm exterior, like distant stars flickering in a slow, rhythmic dance amidst the vast, tender night. Her breath lengthens and slows, blending into the calm that fills the room. Each gentle inhale and exhale softens the stillness around her, as if the night itself sighs quietly in a deep and tender embrace. Far beyond the palace walls, soft murmurs fade quietly into the distance, like the gentle rustle of leaves or the hush of a breeze through olive branches. They blend gently with the warm night, creating a tender lullaby for the world at rest. Silence deepens slowly, like a soft veil settling over every stone and shadow. It holds the palace gently, a quiet breath that stretches across empty halls, still and full of waiting, wrapped in timeless calm. A single torch glows faintly, slow and steady, along a dim corridor. Its light pulses quietly, revealing soft textures of stone and leather-bound doors, while shadows curl and fall in restful shapes that hold the stillness gently. Echoes float softly through the palace chambers, slow and light as breath. Each sound seems to linger gently, a quiet memory of footsteps and whispers now faded into the warm, ancient stone. Subtle shifts ripple quietly in the air, unseen but felt. A shadow change moves softly through the stillness, like the slow turning of time wrapped in a gentle mystery beyond sight and sound. A gentle pulse hums beneath the quiet, slow and steady. It breathes calmly in the still air, a tender heartbeat felt but not heard, weaving softly through the silent space like a secret song. A calm breathlessness settles evenly across the room, a still moment held in perfect balance. The world seems to pause in soft suspense, wrapped quietly in the gentle embrace of shadow and light. A silent magic lingers unseen, delicate and mysterious. It moves softly through the air like a whispered secret, felt in the slow shimmer of light and the gentle stillness that wraps around the night. Pasiphae's quiet reflections ripple slowly across a glassy surface nearby, shimmering softly in the dim light. The smooth water captures flickering shadows and light, holding secrets deep within its gentle, ancient calm. Warm sunlight caresses cold stone softly, a gentle touch that melts silence into quiet warmth. The coolness of the ancient walls gives way to the slow kindness of light, wrapping the space in tender golden hues. Pasiphae's form rests veiled beneath lengthening shadows, soft folds of cloth and light merging quietly. The room grows darker gently, every edge blurring in the slow embrace of evening's tender approach. Silent change unfolds with gentle grace beneath watchful walls. Time lingers in soft balance, as shadow and light converse quietly, weaving a slow transformation hidden in the very breath of the stone and air. Far beyond sight, gentle waves break softly upon distant shores. Their steady rhythm drifts faintly on the quiet breeze, a tender song of water and stone that hums beneath the stillness of the night. Cold stone supports weight in quiet chambers untouched. Each surface holds the coolness deeply, still and patient, as the slow flow of time brushes gently past in soft and steady moments of calm. Echoed breaths seem to dance softly along cold halls, lingering as faint whispers beneath the quiet. The palace breathes quietly with life unseen, its pulse a slow, steady rhythm beneath ancient stones. Shadows play slowly with the flicker of low candlelight, twisting in gentle patterns against rough walls. Their quiet dance fills the still air with soft movement, like a lullaby sung only to the stones themselves. A hidden whisper moves like a soft breeze through empty halls, barely a breath, yet deeply felt. It snakes along the stones, carrying silent secrets with delicate, invisible threads that wrap around every quiet corner. A quiet vigil holds still space as time flows gently past. Nothing rushes or stirs fiercely. Instead, moments fold softly into one another, cradled by the steady watch of ancient stones and slow, deep breaths. Stillness deepens into the night's tender embrace. Each breath, each shadow settles heavier, wrapped in a slow comfort that eases the world quietly toward the calm heart of sleep and secret dreams. Soft shadows stretch slowly across ancient floors worn smooth by time. They trace gentle patterns that whisper of ages past, moving with the patient rhythm of a land that remembers all in quiet detail. A breath of fate lingers quietly near Pasiphae's side, unseen but palpable. It sways like a soft breeze through the chamber, wrapping slow and steady around her, holding the promise of change within its gentle touch. Calm repose settles upon every stone and shadow, holding the room in gentle balance. The quiet moments stretch wide and slow like a peaceful wave, soothing the spaces and silencing the restless night. Subtle stirrings of life weave gently through the still air, barely noticeable but deeply present. They rise and fall like the soft pulse of a hidden heart, slow and steady beneath the calm surface of night. Light flickers slow and steady against cool, textured walls. Each glow pulses quietly, as if breathing in rhythm with the stones, casting gentle patterns that rise and fade like distant, unfurled memories. A quiet breath mingles softly with the cool, calm hush of evening. It flows gently through the chamber like a slow, tender whisper, merging with shadows and light in a peaceful embrace that stretches into quiet night. A gentle pulse moves steadily through the silence, slow and sure. It threads quietly between the stones and shadows, a tender heartbeat woven softly into the fabric of the night's deep, patient stillness. Dusky hues settle softly over Pasiphae and the surrounding stones, blending warm and cool tones in a tender twilight embrace. The colors fold slowly into each other, painting quiet moments of gentle transition and rest. A soft chill glides gently through the warm, quiet spaces, a delicate contrast that stirs the senses lightly. It moves like a cooling breath, wrapping tenderly around stones and shadows beneath the growling silence of night. Time moves slow and even beneath the deepening twilight. Each second flows gently into the next, a quiet river of moments that cradle Pasiphae's chamber in soft, unending calm between light and dark. A new life begins quietly within the sleeping stillness, wrapped in gentle silence and shadow. Hidden deep inside the calm chamber, it stirs with slow breaths and soft pulses, weaving patiently into the fabric of ancient time. In the hushed stone halls, the soft sounds of Daedalus playing echo gently. The slow rhythm of his breathing mingles with the distant quiet, as ideas take shape like shadows moving softly across the warm walls. Fingers trace the rough stone blocks, warmed by gentle sunlight streaming through narrow openings. The texture is cool beneath the skin, yet inviting, as soft light caresses the earthy surfaces in a slow, peaceful embrace. A steady tap sounds as tool meets stone, each gentle strike blending into the hushed air. The calm rhythm soothes like a slow heartbeat, the sound folding quietly into the surrounding stillness of ancient walls. Faint charcoal lines emerge softly on the parchment's grain, mapping twisting paths and quiet turns. The delicate marks invite gentle contemplation, like whispers flowing slowly across the gentle earth-toned surface beneath soft light. Warm sunlight spills softly over the stones near the nascent labyrinth's edge. The quiet courtyard breathes gently with a slow breeze, its golden hues resting calmly on the earth's familiar textures, inviting stillness and soft shadows. Dim chambers lie cool beneath thick stone walls, silent and deep. The air holds a slow, steady chill, while shadows deepen quietly in the stillness, wrapping the spaces in a hushed embrace of age and solidity. Shadows embrace hollowed spaces, still and undisturbed. The quiet deepens, folding softly like a gentle night, where the stone breathes slow and every silence feels weighted with thoughtful calm. Torchlight flutters softly against cold stone walls, casting slow-moving, gentle shadows that dance in a quiet rhythm. The warm light feels alive yet calm, a whispered breath in the heart of the labyrinth's calm corridors. Soft footsteps echo gently along the newly carved corridors, their low sound weaving through the cool air. Each step is slow, deliberate, as if the labyrinth itself listens with a quiet, patient breath. Rounded stones curve quietly, folding smoothly into twisting halls. The slow, gentle shapes invite the eye to wonder and rest, as the labyrinth breathes softly, hiding its secrets beneath layers of calm earth and stone. A soft sea breeze whispers through open windows, cooling the stones with tender fingers. Its quiet song mingles with the scent of salt and earth, flowing slowly through the labyrinth's stillness like a gentle lullaby. Intricate passages slowly unfold beneath a watchful, quiet air. The maze breathes in muted tones, each turn inviting calm reflection as light and shadow play delicately along its ancient stone bones. Silence lingers long in the labyrinth's cool embrace, echoing softly from stone to stone. The quiet feels full and comforting, a gentle sigh held deep within the heart of twisting halls and empty chambers. Measured stone steps fall gently within hollow labyrinth paths. The weight is calm and steady, each footfall a breath of quiet strength that moves languidly through deep shadows and soft light. Corners fade into faint light, soft and still like a slow, deep breath. Shadows hold secrets patiently, wrapping themselves in calm silence, inviting restful wonder along the labyrinth's quiet turns. Stone walls hold their breath, solid and ancient in the calm. Each surface carries the weight of time with quiet dignity, embracing a slow, peaceful stillness that fills the labyrinth with gentle grace. Daedalus' clever hands shape the maze with quiet precision. Every curve and corner unfolds with thoughtful care, as stone and shadow blend softly into a sanctuary of slow, measured mystery. Chambers stand empty, waiting in hushed anticipation. Their silence is deep and welcoming, a slow breath held gently within cool stone walls that cradle the quiet like a gentle lullaby. Far below, soft sea waves murmur gently against rocky shores. Their quiet song drifts upward, mingling with the labyrinth's calm breath like a distant, soothing whisper of water and stone. Passages curl softly inward, hiding secrets within their cool depths. The stone curves envelop the quiet, turning slowly like a folded breath in the fading light, inviting restful stillness deep inside. High above, the labyrinth roof lets faint light sift down like scattered stars. The glow softens cold stone, creating pools of warm illumination that rest gently against the cool, quiet air. Quiet scraping of stone carving blends with the cool air. Each gentle noise is part of the labyrinth's slow becoming, like a whispered secret shared softly between artist and stone. A gentle breeze moves softly through the winding passageways. It carries the faint scent of salt and earth, moving quietly like a slow breath that stirs the stillness with tender care. The labyrinth's design twists gently in cool, shadowed silence. Each line and curve invites calm reflection, weaving a slow story of careful thought etched in the language of stone and light. The sun sets slowly, casting a warm glow on cold stones. The labyrinth breathes in the fading light, a quiet sigh of day's end settling softly into gentle dusk and peaceful shadows. Daedalus reflects quietly on his thoughtful crafting labor. His breath is slow and steady, mind like still water as the labyrinth's calm grows deeper, wrapping all in a gentle, timeless hush. Echoes ripple softly through endless stone halls, low and calm. The labyrinth's voice is a gentle murmur, a lullaby of time and space folded into slow, measured breaths between quiet walls. Silence feels heavy and comforting within the great maze. It wraps the stone in shadow like a thick, soft cloak, grounding breath and spirit in timeless stillness and gentle peace. Walls curve gently, creating peaceful, winding corridors that move slowly like a calm river. The labyrinth's soft embrace invites restful wandering beneath the muted, earthy light of ancient stones. Soft light plays upon the walls, moving through the labyrinth's breath like a slow, quiet breath. Shadows waver gently in delicate patterns, weaving a calm tapestry of stone and stillness. Deeper in, the labyrinth holds a hushed and steady calm. The air is cool and still, filled with the quiet strength of ancient stone folded inward like a slow and tender hush. A slow breath moves softly through quiet, cold chamber spaces wide. The stillness carries an unseen rhythm, like the slow rise and fall of the labyrinth itself, steady and calm as twilight. Stone surfaces remain cool to the touch in the evening air. Their smoothness invites a slow, mindful pause, grounding the spirit gently within the labyrinth's quiet and measured presence. A faint wind whispers softly through open labyrinth windows, stirring dust like tiny echoes of the day. It moves with quiet grace, carrying the labyrinth's breath along muted stone paths. A torch flickers dimly, bathing corridors in warm, gentle light. Its soft glow pulses slowly, a calm heartbeat that fills the space with tender shadows and a quiet sense of safety. Calm footsteps echo quietly, pacing through the maze with gentle intention. Each sound is measured, like a slow dance among quiet stones, weaving softly through the labyrinth's serene embrace. Silence invites quiet reflection amid the twisting paths. Thoughts drift slowly like soft shadows, folding into the labyrinth's cool breath and the gentle touch of ancient stones beneath muted skies. The vast stone labyrinth rests in serene, measured stillness. Its slow heart beats quietly beneath the earth, cradled by shadow and light that embrace all with a timeless calm. Evening breeze drifts softly through the labyrinth's entrance, carrying the last warmth of the sun. It stirs the air with quiet, visible ripples that settle gently over stone and shadow alike. A final stillness settles over the newly built labyrinth's breath. The quiet deepens, folding into stone and shadow, as the ancient maze waits patiently, a resting place of slow, peaceful dreams. Soft footsteps whisper over cool earth as the youths leave Athens at dawn. The world is hushed, wrapped in gentle light, and gentle shadows stretch slowly behind them. Their journey begins with quiet hope and calm breaths beneath a sky still holding the night's last stars. A gentle breeze carries whispered prayers beside distant hills. The air tastes faintly of wild herbs, and soft leaves flutter slowly overhead. Warm light filters through the morning mist, wrapping the travelers in a calm, breath-filled hush as the landscape sings quiet songs of the new day. The calm river reflects the gentle sun, mirroring youthful faces framed by soft shadows. Water moves with slow grace, carrying distant, muted song. The travelers pause briefly, breathing in cool air, feeling the earth's quiet pulse beneath their feet, wrapped in water's soothing embrace. Leaves rustle softly overhead as the path winds amid tall pines. The gentle sound blends with quiet footsteps carried on slow breaths. Sunlight trickles through needles, dappling the ground with soft gold and deepening shadows, leading the way forward in steady, measured calm. Light footsteps tap gently on the age-worn stones of a quiet bridge beneath a soft sky. The air holds a cool stillness, broken only by faint echoes where water moves silently beneath. Each step carries a calm certainty across this ancient way, beneath muted sunlight that warms without haste. Warm sunlight bathes quiet fields where long shadows stretch gently over soft grasses. The earth sighs beneath the slow, steady steps of the travelers, and the scent of dry soil and wildflowers lingers faintly in the air. All moves in harmony with the day's slow, peaceful breath. A soft breeze stirs the treetops in a gentle chorus of rustling leaves. The murmurs mingle with quiet footsteps, inviting calm thought and steady breathing. Light filters through branches, casting mottled patterns that sway slowly in this serene embrace of nature's hush. Slow steps follow a shaded, winding road that curves gently toward distant Crete. Shadows stretch long and soft, blending with the traveler's calm breaths. The dusty path leads quietly onward beneath a slow, steady sun, surrounded by muted tones of earth and sky. Golden light spills gently over the distant land of Crete, casting warm hues that soften all edges. The horizon glows slowly, inviting steady steps forward. Silhouettes blend with the calm, breath-filled air where earth and sky meet in a quiet promise beneath the calm sun. The soft sounds of nature, distant birds and rustling leaves, blend with gentle, steady breaths. The travelers rest briefly among lush groves, where filtered sunlight dapples warm earth and gentle shadows hold the quiet pause. All grows still in this calm sanctuary of green. Echoing silence cloaks the approaching labyrinth's ancient stone walls. Time's worn surfaces hold stories in calm repose, meeting cool air with quiet dignity. The traveler's soft footsteps deepen the hush, stepping closer to the shadowed edges where light and dark convene slowly. Flickering torchlight casts slow, meandering shadows on cool stone walls. Warm glows mingle with dark corners, moving softly like distant memories along the labyrinth's ancient passage. The quiet light invites peaceful steps, each breath calm and steady in the gentle darkness. Quiet footsteps pause beneath towering gates, their forms dark and still against the faint glow of torchlight. The travelers breathe slowly, enveloped in shadow and stone. The air holds a hushed reverence, a soft invitation to enter deeper into the maze's endless whisper. Soft creaks echo as the labyrinth's heavy doors begin their slow opening. The aged wood moves with careful grace, releasing a calm sigh of old air and quiet shadows. The travelers exhale softly, stepping gently forward into the welcoming hush beyond. Faint echoes drift through cool, shadowed corridors inside the labyrinth. Air moves softly, carrying distant, muted sounds like gentle pulses. The travelers' footsteps blend quietly with the old stones, their breaths slow and even beneath the calm cloak of darkness. Slow steps follow winding labyrinth paths, each stone's texture cool and smooth beneath careful feet. Shadows play softly around curves and corners, wrapping the travelers in quiet mystery. Breaths deepen, syncing with the gentle rhythm of the maze's endless journey. Soft breaths mingle with the labyrinth's still, slightly stale air. Distant drops of water echo quietly, falling slowly into the stone's embrace. The hush deepens, wrapping all in ancient calm, inviting steady heartbeats and the slow unfolding of time. A gentle glow from flickering torches casts a soft warmth on cold stone. Shadows lean close and retreat in a slow dance, weaving quiet stories through the labyrinth air. The travelers pause, breathing in the calm light and the subtle comfort in the stone's ancient heart. Still air invites calm thoughts among the silent walls. Each breath is a soft wave, rising and falling gently beneath the ancient stones. Time seems to slow, and the traveler's hearts settle in the labyrinth's quiet embrace, where every shadow holds a whispered memory. Measured footsteps mark each step deeper into the maze. The stone surfaces echo softly beneath calm souls, blending with steady, deepening breaths. Darkness and light mingle slowly as the travelers move forward, touched by the labyrinth's timeless hush and gentle hold. Soft shapes stretch long and fluid across irregular stone surfaces. Shadows fold into one another quietly, creating slow, shifting forms. The air hums low with silent stories as travelers' footsteps fall gently into the soft darkness, enfolding them in the maze's calm mystery. Quiet footsteps mingle with faint, distant dripping water. Each sound moves gently through hollow spaces, filling the labyrinth's solitude with soft, slow echoes. The travelers breathe evenly, carried by the vast stillness and the slow passage of lingering time. Warm flames flicker gently along the cool corridor walls. Their slow dance throws tender light and soft shadows, wrapping the labyrinth's cold stones with calm warmth. The travelers' steady breaths match the quiet pulse of firelight, deepening the sense of safe passage. Slow breaths and soft footsteps mingle at a gentle curve in the path. The labyrinth folds quietly around them, holding every sound tenderly. The air carries subtle scents of old stone and faint moisture, flowing softly through the calm, unhurried journey. Still air holds quiet moments between steady footsteps. The travelers pause softly, wrapped in the labyrinth's embrace. Breath and silence blend together as time slows, inviting gentle thought beneath soft lighting that cradles the ancient stone quietly around them. Soft moss cushions each careful step through shadowed halls. The green mats glow faintly beneath the warm torchlight, adding a gentle softness to cold stone. The moss breathes slowly with the air, weaving quiet life into the labyrinth's ancient, sleeping heart. A faint, distant sound hums softly beneath the stone ceiling. The melody of ancient air and slow dripping water weaves through quiet stones. Travelers listen with calm breaths as the labyrinth offers a subtle song, a quiet companion in the stillness of their path. Slow, careful steps move over smooth, cool labyrinth floors. Each footfall mingles with steady breath, creating a gentle rhythm within the vast stone maze. Light shimmers softly on worn surfaces, following the travelers deeper into quiet and timeless spaces. Moist breath mingles with soft echoes of dripping water. The labyrinth air feels cool and tender against skin and stone. Each gentle drop and slow breath weaves a quiet symphony, inviting stillness and calm in the heart of this ancient place. Torchlight glimmers gently along worn stone walls, revealing subtle carvings and the soft texture of age. Shadows ebb and flow slowly with the flicker, wrapping the labyrinth's cold heart in calm illumination. The traveler's breaths deepen in the tender, glowing quiet. Quiet footsteps continue steadily into the labyrinth's heart. Each step is measured in calm, blending with the slow rhythm of deep breaths. The stone ground welcomes soft souls with gentle resilience, guiding the travelers through the maze's tranquil depths. Soft shadows fold gently into every quiet turn and narrow passage. Light and dark mingle slowly, drawing slow breath and calm steps deeper into the maze. The labyrinth's stillness holds space for whispered memories and the traveler's silent, steady hearts. Cool, gentle air brushes softly against warm, steady skin. The contrast soothes with quiet breath, mingling with the labyrinth's deep silence. The travelers feel the slow passing of time as light and shadow weave a calm chill through the ancient stones. Slow, calm footsteps resonate softly along stone corridors. Each step blends with steady breathing and the labyrinth's calm quiet. Movement flows like a gentle heartbeat, slow and sure, through the ancient embrace of cool walls and lingering shadows. A distant, quiet murmur blends with steady breathing, weaving a soft chorus within the labyrinth's halls. The sound is gentle, like the rustling of ancient leaves, inviting calm and slow reflection as the travelers follow the maze's tender, whispered song. Grand, worn stone pillars rise quietly toward dim ceilings, their surfaces smoothed by time. They hold steady the labyrinth's weight, sheltering slow footsteps and calm breaths. Light falls softly across ancient carvings, painting peaceful patterns in the subdued air. Steps slow gently near the center of the great maze. The air deepens with stillness, embracing calm resolve and thoughtful breath. The travelers stand quietly amid ancient stones, feeling the pulse of time slow and soften in this hushed, sacred place. Shadows stretch long and soft beneath the flickering flames. The cool darkness weaves with gentle light, creating a slow tapestry of muted colors and restful quiet. The travelers breathe deeply, attuned to the labyrinth's calm pulse and timeless rhythm. Stillness settles softly as the journey reaches its peak. The labyrinth breathes slow and deep around the travelers, inviting quiet moments filled with calm and gentle reflection. Light and shadow blend seamlessly in this peaceful space, holding all in gentle embrace. Breaths slow gently in the calm within the labyrinth's heart. The travelers rest in stillness, wrapped in the cool, steady embrace of stone and shadow. A deep, quiet peace settles over all, weaving light, breath, and shadow into one timeless, soothing moment. Theseus breathes in deeply, feeling the calm resolve grow within him. The morning air is cool and still, wrapping around him like a quiet embrace as he prepares to begin his journey. Gentle morning light filters softly through the high stone walls, casting muted shadows that gently dance on the rough surfaces. The world stirs slowly, wrapped in a warm, sleepy glow. Careful footsteps trace slow rhythms along the cool stone floors. Each step echoes softly, a quiet rhythm in the stillness that fills the space with gentle life. A distant breeze carries the faint scent of the sea through open corridors. The air feels fresh and light, rustling softly against stone and skin alike in the quiet morning. Torch flames sway gently, casting warm, flickering light on shadowed walls. The glow is soft and steady, painting the stones with quiet stories of light and dark. Dim light embraces the silent corridors like a soothing cloak. Shadows gather gently along worn stone, wrapping the path ahead in quiet mystery and soft stillness. Theseus pauses quietly at the labyrinth's threshold. His breath slows as he stands in the soft half-light, feeling the gravity of the moment settle around him like a gentle, unseen weight. His steady heartbeat blends with the labyrinth's soft silence. A rhythmic murmur, slow and sure, it weaves into the stillness like a whispered song beneath the stone shadows. Breaths come slow and even, rising gently in the quiet stillness. Each inhale a soft wave, each exhale a sigh that blends seamlessly with the labyrinth's calm embrace. Each step echoes softly, a whispered sound curling lightly around cold stone walls. The quiet rhythm moves forward, threading gently through the labyrinth's heart. Cold stone walls hold the faint warmth of passing shadows. Their surfaces, smooth and ancient, cradle the soft traces of light and breath as Theseus moves within their silent fold. Distant murmurs drift faintly through the still halls. Like echoes of old stories, they brush past quietly, barely stirring the silent air within the labyrinth's heart. Light filters gently through narrow cracks, revealing delicate, quiet patterns upon the stones. The soft glow moves slowly, mingling with shadow in a tranquil dance. Cool, still air moves silently through the labyrinth's veins. It carries a faint crispness, wrapping Theseus in a tender embrace of quiet and calm. Soft rustlings brush quietly in time with slow, measured steps. A barely heard sound mingling with the gentle breathing of the stone and the calm of early light. In the gentle stillness, Theseus offers himself silently to face the Minotaur. The weight of choice settles softly around him, held in quiet strength and calm determination. A quiet resolve settles deep into his thoughtful expression. His eyes hold steady calm, reflecting the slow, steady breath of courage in the softly glowing gloom. Feet touch the stone floors with gentle, careful grace. Each step is soft and deliberate, whispering slowly across the cold surfaces beneath a quiet, watchful sky. A single torch flickers softly in a shadowed niche. Its warm flame dances quietly, casting gentle light that breathes life into the stillness around. The echoes of footsteps grow faint and then fade completely into the labyrinth's deep embrace. Silence returns gently, like a soft hush falling over stone and shadow. Theseus moves through the dark with quiet ease. His presence is a calm whisper, blending seamlessly with the slow, deep silence that fills the twisting stone paths. A gentle wind stirs faint dust motes in the labyrinth's air. It floats softly, caressing ancient stones with a tender breath that speaks of forgotten secrets. Shadows rest still and soft along the stone walls. They gather calmly in quiet corners, offering a gentle haven where light and dark blend in peaceful passage. Light glimmers subtly on cold, smooth surfaces. It moves slowly, tracing quiet lines and shapes as the labyrinth breathes softly in the hush of early time. Steps fall with calm patience, steady and unhurried, weaving through winding, quiet pathways. The soft rhythm moves like a lullaby whispered to stone and shadow alike. Theseus maintains a gentle, steady focus on the path ahead. His calm gaze traces the curves and angles of the stone with quiet intent and peaceful will. Footfalls fall softly, creating a slow, steady rhythm in the silence. Each step presses lightly on the stone, a gentle echo of breath and quiet movement. A warm glow from torches caresses the stone surfaces lovingly, spreading gentle light that mingles tenderly with the cool shadows and quiet air. Distant silence holds a steady presence, calm and embracing. It wraps the labyrinth in a quiet stillness, like a deep breath held softly beneath the earth. Calm settles deeply in the cool air of the labyrinth, sinking slowly as a soft blanket of peace. Each moment stretches smooth and quiet beneath the gentle light. A soft breeze carries faint, delicate scents through the halls. It moves like a gentle whisper, stirring the stillness and brushing the skin with quiet grace. Slow and steady progress continues along quiet, winding passages. Each step is a soft beat, a calm pulse in the labyrinth's hushed heartbeat. Stone walls retain a subtle warmth left by the sun. The heat is gentle and comforting, a quiet reminder of life beyond the labyrinth's cool confines. Shadows dance softly in the flickering torchlight's glow. They move with gentle rhythm, weaving quiet patterns that wrap the stone in a calm embrace. A peaceful moment lingers in the quiet stone halls. The stillness is thick and calm, like a slow breath hanging softly before the next gentle step. Breaths deepen slowly, matching the gentle rhythm of steps. Each inhale is soft and soothing, each exhale a quiet release into the labyrinth's stillness. Light dims gently as the path stretches onward. Shadows grow longer, weaving a cooler, quieter mood that wraps around Theseus with tender calm. Soft echoes carry mildly through winding corridors. Small sounds drift and dissolve slowly, like whispered secrets held in the heart of stone and shadow. Theseus holds a calm resolve within his thoughtful gaze. The quiet strength shines softly, steady as the slow unfolding light upon the ancient stones. Gentle shadows envelop the path ahead with calm. They soften the edges of stone and light, wrapping the journey in a quiet veil of peace as steps continue slowly onward. Soft torchlight flickers gently along the cool, smooth stone walls, casting warming amber hues that dance and shimmer in the quiet, ancient passage. The air is still, carrying only the faintest scent of moss and earth, as the entrance to the labyrinth welcomes the cautious traveler. Slow footsteps echo softly, their sound gentle and measured upon the smooth stone floor. Each step is a quiet ripple through the heavy silence, blending with distant whispers of stone, as the traveler's presence weaves softly into the hushed breath of the labyrinth. The traveler breathes steadily, every inhale deep and slow, feeling the retreat of warm sunlight beyond the labyrinth walls. Calm and deliberate footsteps carry a gentle rhythm, moving forward with quiet confidence into the cool, shadowed heart of the maze. A faint breeze stirs the cool air, whispering softly over polished stones worn smooth by time. The labyrinth seems to breathe slowly, its corridors dark yet comforting, wrapped in quiet shadows and the muted hues of ancient earth and stone. A slow-moving shadow stretches along the wall, shifting gently like a quiet breath. The presence of the great beast lingers unseen but felt, a soft, heavy silhouette blending with the labyrinth's cool darkness and the deep, muted tones of ancient stone. A steady heartbeat pulses quietly beneath the hush, its rhythm blending with a vast silence. The sound is a gentle, slow drum within the stillness, echoing softly against ancient stones, holding the moment suspended in calm anticipation and serene breath. Soft breaths mingle with the cool air, rising steady and low in the labyrinth's quiet. The traveler pauses gently, fingertips lightly brushing the stone, senses attuned to the silent echoes and the cool embrace of the ancient, shadowed way. Fingers trail slowly along the rough edges of cold stone, feeling each textured ridge beneath a calm and steady touch. The labyrinth holds its stories here in the quiet, woodsy whispers of stone smoothing beneath a gentle hand. A gentle, lingering gaze meets another in the dim light, eyes soft but steady, sharing an unspoken moment of quiet understanding. The labyrinth's hush wraps around this silent exchange, slow and tender as a fading whisper. The air hangs still, heavy with quiet and shadow's cool hush. Time seems to pause in the labyrinth's heart, breath held gently between ancient stones, as if the very walls wait quietly for what might unfold next. Quiet, measured steps advance through echoing halls, each footfall soft and deliberate on the cool stone floor. The traveler moves closer with steady resolve, welcomed by the labyrinth's muted light and slow, soothing rhythms of silence. A low, soft growl trembles gently beneath slow, even breaths. The sound is muffled and calm, blending into the whisper of stone and shadow, as if the great beast breathes quietly, sharing a tender moment of stillness. A distant warmth lingers beyond stone walls, soft and fading, like a whispered memory of the sun. It touches the edges of the cool shadows gently, hinting at light beyond the labyrinth's embrace, wrapped in ancient quiet. Heavy breath mingles quietly with the stillness of cold stone. The great creature pauses, its presence calm and profound in the silent air, wrapped in shadows that move with slow, soft grace across the labyrinth's worn walls. The muted scrape of slow, deliberate movement blends with stillness, shifting shadows interweaving gently in quiet dance. The labyrinth embraces the soft shuffle of struggle as hands and forms meet like flowing water, calm and steady beneath the ancient stone watch. Hands meet fur and leather in gentle contest, moving slowly with calm strength. The quiet touch of struggle breathes with tenderness, wrapped in the labyrinth's shadowed embrace, a dance of wills slowed to a warm, measured rhythm. Echoes fold softly around the gentle struggle, reverberating with deep warmth and quiet strength. The ancient stones hold these whispers close, embracing the calm flow of motion and breath in their slow, endless vigil. Strength and will move with soft, steady rhythm, each motion full of quiet purpose. The traveler's calm breath guides gentle victory, carried in slow motion beneath the labyrinth's watchful, muted stone walls. Breath slows beneath the dim, cool ceiling, settling into still silence. The great presence rests gently, cradled by shadow and stone, as the labyrinth returns to its timeless, quiet rhythm. Silence embraces the labyrinth once more, deep and soothing. The cool stones seem to hold their breath softly, wrapping the ancient paths in calm and gentle peace beneath the quiet shadows. Soft breaths rise and fall in gentle patterns, mingling quietly with the cool air. Each inhalation and exhalation flows smoothly, echoing the slow pulse of the labyrinth's serene, shadowed heart. A hand brushes slowly along the smooth stone, feeling each cool curve and ancient mark. In this quiet moment, the traveler reflects softly, the rough texture grounding a calm sense of relief and deep connection. Theseus' footsteps retreat softly, leading gentle whispers upon the stone floor. The slow rhythm fades into silence, carried away by the labyrinth's endless quiet embrace, as the traveler departs with calm and steady heart. Flickering torchlight softens dark corners with warm, soothing glow. Light dances slowly along the ancient stones, wrapping the labyrinth in a tender embrace of quiet warmth and gentle movement. Silence hovers like a slow, comforting breath within the labyrinth's heart. The ancient stones hold space for stillness, their quiet presence wrapping the dark corridors in gentle peace and soft, steady calm. Cold stones hold their calm like a gentle hug, enclosing the narrow pathways in comforting shadow. The labyrinth's walls breathe quietly, warmed slightly by lingering embers of soft light and ancient, whispered stories. A soft breeze murmurs gently, stirring distant shadows as it winds through the labyrinth's quiet veins. The whisper slips softly past stone, carrying hints of the world beyond, fragile and slow like a fading sigh. Footsteps pass softly through the labyrinth's silent veins, each step a gentle rhythm on weathered stone. The traveler moves with calm assurance, blending quietly into the cool, muted tones of the ancient, shadowed path. Darkness shifts gently, shadows dancing slowly with a light, calm rhythm along the ancient walls. The interplay of light and shade moves like a whispered lullaby, wrapping the labyrinth's winding corridors in dreamlike quiet. Warm breaths mingle softly with cool air in the long corridor. The quiet exchange of life's gentle rhythm fills the stillness with a tender pulse, as breath and air weave slowly into one in the deep silence. A distant, gentle glow beckons with a soft, steady shimmer beyond the labyrinth's shadowed bends. The light is faint but warm, a tender promise of calm beyond the ancient stone embrace. The silent stone walls hold stories deep within their cool surfaces. In the stillness of night, they seem to listen patiently, wrapped in the gentle hush of shadow and slow breath, keeping secrets of ancient times. Each slow footstep leaves a gentle echo on the stone floor, soft and fading. The sound carries lightly through the cavernous space, blending with the ambient hush, a quiet rhythm that soothes the ancient corridors. A serene hush fills every dim, winding corridor, holding the labyrinth in stillness. The quiet pulse of stone and shadow settles deeply here, wrapping all in soft calm and the slow, steady breath of time itself. The traveler's breath mingles with the labyrinth's hush, slow and quiet now. Inhale and exhale rise softly, joined with silence, marking a slow, peaceful rhythm that settles the heart and softens the evening air. Darkness softens gently as the creeping touch of dawn edges softly across cold stone. Shadows retreat slowly, unfolding beneath quiet light that spills like a subtle sigh into the labyrinth's deep heart. Soft rays of light creep slowly past cold, echoing stones, casting warm gold along rough surfaces. The labyrinth breathes this quiet glow, embracing the slow arrival of day with gentle, tender steps. The cool air holds a peaceful, lingering pause, soft and still between ancient walls. Time seems to slow here, enveloped in silence and gentle calm, resting beneath the labyrinth's watchful stones. The fading footsteps leave barely a whisper on the smooth stone floor, retreating gently into the labyrinth's endless quiet. Each step softens into silence, slowly drawing away through winding shadows and softened light. The labyrinth breathes quietly beneath a gentle sky, its ancient stones settling into calm once more. Silence flows slowly, wrapping the winding passages in soft peace, a quiet end to this tender, shadowed journey. Soft footsteps fall in gentle rhythm, echoing quietly in the cool, dim labyrinth halls. The air is still, alive with the faintest whispers of past journeys, as shadows linger softly on the ancient stone walls. A lone torch flickers gently, its warm light dancing slowly across the stone surfaces. Shadows shift and sway like quiet waves, painting the surroundings with soft, flitting patterns that seem to breathe with the slow tremor of flame. The steady breath flows quietly, calm and even, matching the soft, measured steps. Each inhale fills the cool air gently, and each exhale releases it slowly, weaving peace throughout the twisting depths of the maze. Fingers brush softly against the smooth, cool stone walls, feeling the ancient carvings and timeless texture beneath steady hands. The stone's quiet presence offers comfort within the labyrinth's winding silence. Faint hollow echoes drift through the twisting corridors, like whispers of past footsteps long past. The labyrinth's vastness embraces every sound gently, weaving them into a soft symphony of lingering solitude. Gentle footsteps fall with quiet grace, padding softly along ancient stone corridors. Each step is slow, careful, blending into the labyrinth's calm heartbeat, carrying the traveler steadily onward through the hush. With patient focus, familiar turns and pathways unfold quietly in the traveler's mind. Each remembered step guides the way gently, a tender thread through the twisting maze toward the distant hope of light. A warm sea breeze slips softly into the cool labyrinth air, blending gently like a sigh. It carries the distant salt and whispers of waves, inviting calm and guiding the traveler toward the promise of open space. Deep shadows stretch slowly along uneven stones, draping the labyrinth with quiet darkness. The contrasts between light and dark move gently, like a soft veil settling as the traveler moves through the hushed passageways. A quiet heartbeat pulses steadily, slow and even amidst the lingering silence. The rhythm echoes softly within, blending into the peace of the labyrinth's embrace as breaths grow tranquil and serene. Tranquil stillness fills the twisting hidden halls, wrapping the labyrinth in a peaceful hush. Every corner holds breathless quiet, embraced by the soft stone and slow, serene shadows that tell timeless stories. Distant glimmers appear softly ahead, subtle hints of open space beyond the stone embrace. Light flutters gently, promising warm air and wider skies just beyond the maze's quiet hold. Footsteps grow softer, lighter with every careful pace. The weight of shadow lifts slowly as the traveler nears the outside, the quiet breath of freedom weaving gently through the fading maze. Gentle sunlight spills warmly over skin outside the labyrinth's cold hold. The air feels soft and alive with quiet heat, bathing the traveler in golden light as the maze recedes behind. A salty ocean breeze mingles with faint hints of greenery, carrying life and calm across open ground. The breath of the sea moves gently through soft leaves, soothing and refreshing in the warm light. Soft grass cushions each step now, a gentle carpet underfoot. The quiet rustle of blades brushing slowly against ankles adds a tender texture to the warm, open air beyond the labyrinth's shadows. Distant waves crash gently along a rocky shore, their soft murmurs weaving quietly through the warm air. The sound is steady and calming, a natural song blending with the peaceful landscape. A clear sky stretches wide overhead, soft clouds drifting slowly in calm patterns. The light is diffuse and quiet, painting the world below in gentle, muted earth colors that soothe the gaze. The labyrinth fades softly into the peaceful distance, its winding stones quiet and still. Shadows grow gentle, and the maze's hold releases its calm grasp as the traveler moves steadily forward. Breaths deepen, calm and steady after the long escape. The air fills softly with warm quietude as tension dissolves into a peaceful rhythm, the steady pulse of life moving gently onward. The sun-warmed stones feel smooth beneath steady steps, grounding the traveler in soft, solid earth. Light and shadow play gently across the path, inviting slow, peaceful progress toward the horizon. Soft winds brush lightly against skin and leaves, carrying cool freshness from the sea. This gentle breeze brings quiet comfort and a slow, steady calm that wraps the traveler in stillness. The wide horizon opens slowly, painted in calm colors of earth and sky. The vast, quiet space invites rest and reflection, promising gentle peace as far as the eye can see. Quiet hills roll gently beneath soft sunlight, their muted colors blending into a soothing whole. The tender landscape breathes warmth and restfulness, a gentle cradle for the traveler's slow steps. Steps slow with gentle relief, moving softly across earth and stone. Each footfall is a quiet song of rest and release, settling smoothly into the gentle pace of the open world. Faint bird songs ripple through the warm air, soft and distant like a lullaby. Their gentle notes weave through the calm landscape, soothing and slow as evening approaches. A steady, peaceful heartbeat hums deep within, sinking gently with the quiet breath of nature. The rhythm holds a timeless calm, a quiet anchor in the fading light. The echo of winding stone halls lingers faintly, a soft memory carried on the air. Its quiet presence wraps around the traveler like a gentle sigh, a reminder of paths slowly left behind. Daylight shifts gently to softer shades, the sky's colors melting slowly into quiet dusk. Warm tones deepen as shadows lengthen, wrapping the world in a tranquil, sleepy embrace. A cool breeze whispers softly across open lands, a tender breath of night. It carries a serene hush that soothes the skin and quiets the spirit, inviting peaceful rest beneath the coming stars. Faint stars twinkle quietly above in the darkening sky, gentle points of light winking through the calm night. Their slow shimmer invites the mind to settle, dreaming softly beneath the vast heavens. Footsteps rest softly on the earth's cool bed, slowing to gentle stillness. The traveler's movements pause in quiet harmony with the calm night air and the soft earth beneath delicate feet. Breathing deepens quietly in the peaceful evening air, slow and full of calm. The breath flows gently, a steady tide that soothes and enfolds the spirit in soft restfulness. The labyrinth's hold loosens with fading shadows, its silent stones melting into night's embrace. The maze recedes beyond sight, replaced by the gentle quiet of open lands in restful slumber. Gentle night sounds hum quietly all around, the rustle of leaves, soft insect calls, weaving a delicate, peaceful melody that cradles the land and soothes the traveler's soul. A faint warm glow emanates from a distant hearth, gentle and inviting. Its soft light reaches out like a quiet promise, embracing the night's cool with the tender warmth of home. A deep peace settles gradually over the land after the long day. The earth breathes slow and steady, wrapped in quiet calm that reaches softly from the stars to the traveler's restful heart. Soft earth cushions each step with gentle ease, its cool surface a tender bed beneath slow, steady feet. The land welcomes the traveler's passage in quiet comfort and stillness. Slow, steady steps continue through the peaceful night, each one a quiet echo of calm. The traveler moves with gentle purpose, wrapped in the steady embrace of earth, air, and starry sky. The calm night sky stretches endlessly above, stars brightening softly in tranquil rhythm. The vast quiet invites gentle dreams and slow rest beneath its watchful, tender light. In hushed tones, soft voices weave the Minotaur's legend, a gentle chant floating like a breeze through olive trees. The tale flows quietly, wrapped in the warmth of ancient stones and the patience of time, inviting slow breaths and sleepy hearts. A dim glow fades slowly along the cool stone walls of the labyrinth. Shadows stretch and yawn as daylight ebbs, and silence settles with the creeping dark, as if the stones themselves are sighing into rest. Footsteps echo softly, measured and calm, fading into the vast stone corridors. Each step hums lightly against the walls, a slow rhythm of presence and quiet departure in the endless, gentle maze. A gentle breeze stirs the warm Cretan sun and smooth stone, carrying the tender scent of sea salt and earth. The breeze whispers softly, weaving cool comfort through the stillness of afternoon light. Quiet corridors stand like old friends, holding memories softly within their stones. The story told and retold lingers in the air, a slow turning of time held gently in the breath of each silent step. The Minotaur's tail glows softly within the hearts of Greece, a warm ember in the gathering dusk. It flickers gently, a calm light that holds the past tenderly against the coming night. Torches cast slow-moving shadows on ancient stone, their gentle flames weaving soft light in steady rhythm. The quiet dance of flicker and shade folds the labyrinth into a tender, sleepy embrace. Night unfolds slowly across the islands, stretching its quiet veil over gentle hills and silent shores. The air cools with a soft breath, inviting ease and peaceful rest beneath a tender sky. Slow, soft footfalls ripple quietly through a peaceful hall. The gentle echoes fall gently, leaving behind a stillness deep as the stones cradle every softened step. Walls hold the gentle history of a creature's tale inside their cool embrace. Silent sentinels to dreams and memories, they breathe quiet stories beneath slow, steady light. A gentle evening breeze carries the rich scent of sea and warm earth, mingling softly with the fading daylight. It hums quietly, a slow caress upon the quiet shores of time. The Minotaur's myth glows like faint embers in the quiet dark, a steady warmth beneath the stars. It lingers softly, a gentle light in the stillness of ancient night. Soft turning sounds follow the labyrinth's silent weaving. Each step, a gentle curve in the cool stone paths, carries the quiet rhythm of time and memory unfolding patiently. Stone lanes hold impressions of the ancient tale, signs softened by time's slow passage. The memory fades gently, like footsteps in sand, blending into the quiet earth. Hushed winds trace calm contours along highland shores, stirring softly among olive groves. Their voices carry stories quietly, bending gently over lands touched by ancient breath. Echoes of forgotten steps drift gently through marble halls, hushed and slow. They linger like a whispered breath, blending with the stillness of stones and shadowed light. Sun-warmed stones lie still beneath fading light. The silence is thick with a gentle calm, as daylight bows slowly and the world sighs deeper into evening's tender grasp. The Minotaur's story rests quietly in distant hearts, a subdued glow within the folded wings of memory. It rests with grace, woven softly into the fabric of time. The labyrinth inhales the cool evening air, its stone corridors breathing softly with the calm night. Its pulse is slow and steady, a deep, steady breath of ancient stillness. The last light over Crete's peaceful shores fades gently, wrapping the silent walls in a soft embrace. Night takes its gentle hold, cradling the land in quiet, restful calm. Old tales drift faintly through twilight's soft embrace, a murmur carried on the cooling air. Their edges blur gently, softened by time and the quiet lull of evening's song. A soft stone path winds through shadows, touched by slow fading light. Calmness settles like dust, and every step quiets further into the smooth embrace of time's gentle flow. The warmth of history lingers in the still air, a tender glow beneath the quiet stars. It holds the weight of many stories, folded softly into the calm breath of night. Soft winds murmur over quiet hills beneath a fading sunset glow. They carry the slow rhythms of earth and sea, weaving a delicate song of peace and gentle promise. A hearth flickers low, casting gentle, steady warmth across the room. The steady flame breathes calm into the evening, a quiet guardian of restful stories and slow time. Night settles peacefully over Crete's gentle hills and quiet shores. The world inhales slow and deep, wrapped softly in a quilt of stars and the tender embrace of darkness. The ancient stone embraces old tales with calm, enduring silence. It holds the quiet heartbeats of centuries, woven gently into the fabric of place and memory. Twilight's soft touch colors the sky above the distant, peaceful sea. Blues and warm earth tones blend slowly as day slips quietly into night's gentle, embracing arms. Smooth labyrinth walls hold quiet history in their cool stone. Each surface carries the soft memory of ancient footsteps, resting patiently under a calm, steady light. The sea sighs gently beneath the calm, star-filled evening sky. Its steady rhythm is a lullaby, softly rocking the shore in endless, tender waves of night's quiet breath. Calm storytellers whisper the Minotaur's legend with steady care. Their voices drift like soft breezes through olive groves, carrying the story on slow wings toward restful dreams. Dim torch shadows flicker quietly against ancient stone surfaces, weaving a gentle tapestry of light and dark. The slow dance soothes the senses, wrapping all in hush and gentle grace. Restful silence fills the labyrinth as footsteps cease. The vast halls breathe deep and slow, wrapped in peaceful calm that settles like soft dust over all ancient stones. A brief evening breeze cools the warm stones resting beside the quiet sea. It moves gently, carrying a delicate promise of peace and the soft unfolding of night's gentle embrace. Ancient light glows softly through slowly closing evening doors. It lingers with a tender warmth, a final gentle breath of day easing quietly into night's calm shadow. Peaceful stone halls stretch silent and still, carrying centuries of gentle stories held in their cool embrace. The calm air speaks softly, wrapped in the warmth of long-past days. Night spreads its calm slowly over hillside and beach alike, a soft blanket drawn tight with care. The world sighs into rest, wrapped in fading light and tender quiet. Shadows breathe their last as night deepens over the quiet land. They fold gently into darkness, a final sigh of light withdrawing with patient, gentle eyes closing slow. A long, quiet pause settles over Greece's remembered myths. The stories rest softly now, hushed as the world inhales deep, peaceful, vast, and slow in the hold of night. The story of the Minotaur drifts to a gentle close, fading softly like a candle's last glow into the night. All breathes calm and quiet, wrapped in the tender embrace of restful dreams. The morning light seeps softly over ancient stone walls. Its warmth spreads gently, touching weathered surfaces with tender care as the island awakens in quiet stillness. The day begins with a slow, calm breath that sighs through the resting land. A delicate breeze drifts across the tranquil harbor, carrying the faint salt scent of the sea. The air moves with gentle grace, weaving quietly through moored boats and whispering to the calm waters beneath a pale morning sky. Upon the cool stone streets, faint footsteps echo in slow, measured rhythm. The village breathes softly in the waking light, stirred not by haste, but by the tender unfolding of another gentle day beneath soft skies. Warm sunlight drifts through the swaying olive branches. Leaves flutter gently, casting slow, dancing shadows on the earth. The light seems to hum quietly with the peaceful rhythm of nature's breathing and the soft rustle of quiet leaves. The market square welcomes a gentle murmur and deliberate steps. Voices rise softly like a whispered conversation, and the square holds its breath in serene peace, cradling the slow, rhythmic hum of lives unfolding quietly. A tender breeze lifts fine dust motes into golden shafts of sunlight that paint the air gently. Dust dances slowly like soft sparks, drifting quietly in the warmth that promises a calm and gentle day's unfolding. Cool ancient stones bask quietly under the growing sun. Their strength comforts the village, steady and enduring. The stones hold silent stories of past trials now softened by this hour of calm and gentle light. Gentle waves brush the shore with a rhythmic softness, their whispers blending with the salt breeze. The harbor breathes quietly, embraced by the slow pulse of the sea beneath a pale sky of muted light. Far off, soft hills merge quietly with the waking city's gentle hum. Athens stirs beneath a softened sky, its ancient stones and quiet paths inviting slow breaths and still moments in the fresh morning air. Steps fall slow and steady along cobbled streets, their rhythm steady and measured. Each footfall whispers softly against worn stones, carrying calm determination wrapped in the quiet warmth of morning light. A single lantern flickers gently, casting warm pools of light against cold stone walls. Its quiet flame dances with hesitation and grace, providing a small beacon of calm in the softly darkening street. Delicate flowers nod lightly in the mild breeze. Their petals sway ever so slowly, as if breathing with the earth beneath. The garden holds a soft silence, cradling the gentle morning in its tender embrace. Light laughter blends softly with the rhythmic tapping of little feet on warm earth. The children's joy is quiet, a gentle murmur carried on slow, easy breaths that ripple softly through the still morning air. Leaves of the olive trees rustle softly, their whispers mingling with the slow midday air. The grove breathes quietly, ancient branches swaying in a gentle dance of light and shadow beneath the muted sun. Low bells toll calmly across the countryside. Their sound drifts softly and slowly, a quiet message carried by the warm air that folds gently over the hills and passes through the resting villages. Golden hues melt slowly into soft evening shadows. The sky becomes a quiet painter, blending colors with a tender hand, wrapping the world in a warm, gentle cocoon as day fades into restful night. A gentle wind weaves softly through the cooling stones. It carries the faint scent of olive and sea, wrapping the quiet streets in a tender embrace as twilight deepens gently into night's hush. Torch flames dance calmly along narrow, silent streets. Their amber glow wavers slowly, casting soft and elongated shadows that merge quietly with the encroaching night and embrace the sleeping town. Sweet fragrances rise lazily from night-blooming flowers. Their scent flows gently through the cool dusk air, weaving silently around the quiet stones and whispering of softness beneath the darkening sky. Dim stars appear faintly above the silent, sleeping town. Their gentle twinkle is slow and steady, like distant watchful eyes witnessing the peace that settles deep into the night's embrace. Soft moonlight rests tenderly on weathered stone surfaces. The cool glow wraps the ancient walls in a gentle silver shawl, bathing the night in calm and steady quietude that hums with timeless stillness. Pine needles sway gently with slow, quiet rustling. Their whispered sounds drift softly through the night air as the trees bend thoughtfully beneath the calm heavens, offering their muted song to the peaceful world below. The ocean sings a lullaby, waves brushing softly and steadily against the shore. The water's gentle rhythm hums a soothing melody that carries through the night, cradling the coastal land in quiet peace. Slow, warm footsteps echo down dark and cobbled ways. Each step pauses softly, breathing calm into the shadowed street as the night deepens its quiet embrace and the world settles farther into gentle rest. The cool night air fills lungs with calm steadiness. Each breath is slow and deep, carrying the hush of the night and the soft rhythm of rest, weaving a gentle stillness that surrounds and soothes the sleeping land. The light of lanterns dims gently, fading softly into the deep night. Their warm glow shrinks into tender whispers, as darkness grows around the sleeping streets and the world inhales a slow, restful breath. Breaths rise and fall evenly in the quiet night. Their rhythmic cadence hums softly like a lullaby, weaving a fuzzy blanket of calm that envelopes all within the sleeping town, soothing every heart into peaceful rest. A hushed stillness blankets empty stone streets. The silence is steady and deep, holding the village safe beneath an ever-watchful night sky, where quiet lives on in gentle, unbroken whispers of peace. The first breaking light creeps softly across the tranquil landscape. It spills quietly over hills and stones, pulling slowly at the edges of night and wrapping the earth in a gentle glow like a soft morning sigh. Birds sing mild and tender notes, easing smoothly into the sleepy morning air. Their songs rise like gentle streams weaving through branches, stitching the quiet world together with threads of soft melody and dawn's promise. Sunlight strokes the earth with a gentle, waking caress. Warm golden hues spread slowly across hills and stone, filling the day's first moments with soft radiance and tender light that comforts all it touches. Life unfolds slowly beneath the steady sun. Each breath and step is eased by soft light and calm air. The world awakens in quiet rhythm, refreshed and gentle, ready for another day of peaceful unfolding. Quiet stalls stand ready for the gentle bustle to come. Slow, deliberate movements fill the air with murmurs and light steps, weaving together the peaceful rhythms of a day growing steadily warm and full of promise. The coolness held by ancient stones slowly lifts as warmth deepens. Sunlight melts the chill, leaving gentle heat that soothes the surfaces and fills the air with quiet comfort under the steady noon sun. Soft wind brings salt and warmth trickling through narrow alleys. It sighs gently between buildings, carrying the essence of sea and sun in a mild embrace that refreshes and calms the busy streets below. Voices blend quietly with the natural rhythm of daily life. Their low murmur is warm and slow, like soft echoes across stone and air, carrying tales of simple moments wrapped in the comfort of shared calm. Determined yet calm feet cross sunlit, silent paths. Each step carries quiet reassurance, steady and deliberate, weaving through the soft glow of morning and grounding the day in gentle presence and stillness. Quiet steadiness settles like a soft, lasting blanket upon the land. The air holds calm promise, cradling lives in slow breathing calm, where past storms have faded into the enduring glow of peaceful days. Tranquil hearts beat softly beneath the forgiving sky. Hope nestles quietly like a gentle ember, glowing with patient light as the world turns slowly beneath a tender and watchful sun. Darkness folds softly over Cretan hills and peaceful Athens streets. Night's quiet cloak settles with gentle breath, wrapping the land in rest, and whispering a slow lullaby for all beneath its calm and steady watch. Soft morning light filters through dusty windows, casting pale beams that settle slowly on the warm floor. The air is still and cool, filled with a quiet hush as the workshop begins to wake gently under this tender glow. Rows of worn tools lie resting quietly on sturdy wooden benches, their edges softened by time. Each instrument seems to hold a silent story beneath the quiet light, waiting patiently in orderly stillness for the day's slow rhythms to return. The smooth surfaces of wood gleam softly beneath a warm glow, gentle patterns traced by time's careful hand. Light lingers on every curve and line, inviting quiet attention to the grain's gentle whispers and soft, slow breaths of history. A distant sparrow flutters softly near an open window, its wings stirring the stillness with tender rustling. The faint sound gently blends with the morning calm, a quiet reminder of life and light shared in the tranquil air. In peaceful stillness, calm breath marks moments of deep thought. Daedalus sits quietly, his gaze soft and steady, as gentle light surrounds him. Time seems to slow, wrapping his mind in the comforting silence of reflection and gentle purpose. Faint pencil lines curve slowly on yellowed parchment sheets, tracing dreams in quiet arcs. Each delicate mark tells a silent story, bathed gently in soft light that caresses the fragile edges with warmth and tender patience. Cool stones lie silent beneath shadowed evening light. Their surfaces are worn yet steady, holding still the weight of stories untold and lost echoes. The labyrinth stones breathe softly under the dimming sky's quiet embrace. A soft salt air drifts gently through open doorways, carrying delicate scents of the distant sea. This quiet breeze moves slowly, weaving tender whispers through still halls and calming all within its gentle reach. A steady ticking echoes softly through the calm workshop, marking quiet passage of time. Each slow, measured beat blends seamlessly with the still air, a gentle heart rhythm echoing in the tranquil space. Measured footsteps descend slowly along cool carved staircases. Each step echoes softly against stone, a gentle rhythm in the quiet night, blending with the shadows and the soft breath of fading day. Shadows dance gently in the flicker of torch flames, their slow movement casting quiet patterns across worn walls. The soft glow holds warmth and calm, inviting stillness beneath the drifting dark. Smooth metal tools catch faint glimmers of fading light, their surfaces cool and steady. Quiet reflections trace slow, gentle arcs that shimmer softly like whispered secrets within the evening glow. Dust motes drift slowly above a worn carpenter's bench, suspended in soft shafts of warm light. The stillness holds a tender breath, as quiet as the evening's gentle embrace, wrapped in gentle amber tones. Soft breezes murmur quietly through open shutters, their breath touching every corner with gentle ease. The night air moves with tender patience, carrying the faintest sighs of a day settling into rest. Deep and slow breaths mark moments of calm reflection. Daedalus' thoughts flow gently, wrapped in quiet comfort and slow understanding, his presence blending softly with the serenity of the fading light. A small lamp glows steadily in the gentle quiet, casting warmth nearby. Its light is a soft pool amid the shadowed room, inviting peaceful rest and slow shadows that linger long into the night. Old scrolls stir softly beneath a gentle evening breeze, their delicate rustle like whispered memories. The fragile parchments breathe quietly, embracing the calm and slow passage of the tranquil hour. Smooth clay forms wait patiently on shadowed shelves, their shapes soft and still. They hold quiet stories etched by hands long still, resting in calm shadows beneath the slow fading light. The gentle sea hums quietly beneath the twilight sky, its steady breath a soft lullaby. Waves drift calmly beyond sight, weaving quiet rhythms that blend with the evening's tender hush and fading light. Soft moving shadows stretch and envelope quiet corners slowly. Light and dark converse tenderly, dancing with gentle slowness to an ancient rhythm, enfolding the room in whispered stillness and calm. Edges of crafted steel reflect faint moonlight evenly, cool and steady. Each shimmer is a quiet breath, a slow pulse beneath the night sky, softly holding every shape and line in delicate balance. Pages turn gently with a barely audible whisper, unfolding stories in soft curls. Each movement is tender and slow, as if breathing life quietly into the fragile parchment's gentle embrace. Subtle wax aromas drift through the calm, dark room, mingling with quiet shadows. The delicate scent wraps gently around every corner, a tender presence warming the stillness of night. Deep, slow breaths fill the night air with steady calmness. The quiet rhythm flows gently through the darkness, embracing all with a soft and steady peace that settles softly on the soul. Floorboards creak softly beneath gentle steps, settling quietly in the stillness. Each sound is a slow echo, a tender reminder of presence within the calm and shadowed room. Soft beams of moonlight trickle slowly through narrow window cracks, spilling pale light onto shadowed floors. The gentle flood moves quietly, a silvery sigh bathing the still room in cool hush. Quiet thoughts deepen in the stillness of night, weaving slowly through calm breath and shadowed light. Daedalus' mind wanders softly, holding peace within the gentle folds of ancient wisdom. A slight evening breeze moves a quiet chair gently back and forth. The subtle motion is tender and slow, echoing the soft breaths of the night and the gentle heartbeat of stillness. Stone walls of the labyrinth stand cool and steady, bathed in peaceful silence. Their ancient faces hold quiet stories, resting calmly beneath the slow fading light of a deepening evening. The last light of twilight fades slowly over distant hills, a gentle glow that softens the sky. Shadows lengthen quietly, inviting all into the tender calm of evening's slow embrace. A pen glides slowly across soft parchment surfaces, tracing slow, gentle lines. Each mark is a quiet breath, weaving subtle patterns beneath the tender glow that bathes the peaceful night. Long shadows stretch across the wooden floor as evening deepens. They move softly with the fading light, embracing the quiet space gently, a slow dance of shadow and calm that soothes the soul. Calm air moves gently through open windows, carrying quiet whispers of the settling night. The breath of evening is soft and slow, wrapping the world in a tender, sleeping hush. A remote echo drifts faintly in the quiet nighttime stillness, a soft reminder of distant places and times. It settles like a gentle sigh, floating slowly through the calm air to rest in stillness. Soft-covered leather books lie resting quietly on polished shelves. Their pages hold whispered knowledge, safe in stillness beneath glow of dim lights and slow-drifting dust motes, bathing in earth tones of calm. Clock hands move gently and deliberately, marking quiet moments as they pass. Each slow turn is a soft pulse in the stillness, a gentle reminder of time flowing softly through peaceful hours. The workspace lies tranquil beneath a star-flecked sky, embracing quiet and soft shadows. Stillness breathes calmly in every corner, wrapped gently in the night's slow, peaceful psalm of rest. Soft firelight flickers quietly on ancient stone walls, casting a warm, gentle glow. The hearth breathes calm, its subtle warmth weaving tender comfort throughout the quiet, shadowed room. Low crackling sounds ebb slowly from burning logs nearby, a soft whisper of warmth and light. The gentle rhythm blends seamlessly with the night, a tender pulse beneath the quiet dark. Peaceful darkness envelopes the quiet home gently. The day folds into night with slow ease, wrapping every stone in whispering breath and calm, soft shadows and tender rest. Soft voices of the past carry on the gentle evening winds. Ancient tales float quietly, weaving through olive trees and sun-warmed stones, their murmurs fading slowly into the tranquil air. A lone candle flickers gently in a quiet room, its dancing shadows casting slow, graceful movements on rough stone walls. The warm glow invites calm and stillness as night softly approaches. Warm stone walls hold the quiet echoes of old stories, their textured surfaces glowing softly by candlelight. Each crease and crack seems to breathe with the weight of forgotten times. Outside, a soft sea breeze carries faint memories through the air, brushing lightly against worn stone and leaves. The gentle movement soothes the night, bringing salted whispers from distant waters. Slow, deliberate footsteps resonate softly upon worn, cooling stone floors. Each step carries a quiet reverence, echoing gently through empty halls still steeped in ancient memories. Fragile pages of old manuscripts turn softly under a delicate touch. The faded ink and brittle parchment tell stories whispered through time, their quiet rustle a gentle song of history preserved. Torch flames sway gently along cavernous walls, their warm light illuminating narrow labyrinth passages. Shadows stretch and sigh with the slow pulse of flame, revealing hints of ancient artistry. Distant echoes breathe quietly through empty corridors, soft sounds of long-ago footsteps and whispered names fading into the cool, steady air of twilight halls. Whispered names float gently through the air, carried like a faint lullaby by an unseen wind. The murmurs settle softly among aged stones, inviting calm and dreams of distant days. Cool stone surfaces absorb the calm light and hold it quietly. Smooth and unyielding, they offer a steady presence in the gentle twilight, grounding stories still whispered within their embrace. A slow, faint warmth spreads softly from the setting sun, bathing the world in gentle hues. The light lingers peacefully on stone and leaf, inviting quiet and restful peace. Unspoken stories rest quietly beneath quiet stones. The weight of years presses gently down, holding memories still in the calm shadowed places where time slows to a whisper. A gentle breath moves calmly through unseen spaces. It caresses walls and corners, a silent rhythm lingering in the cooling air, joining past and present in a shared moment of peace. Rolling hills appear softly through a hazy distance, their shapes blended with the sky in muted blue and brown tones. The world feels gentle here, slow and quiet under the fading light. Dim evening light filters quietly through ancient windows, spreading slender beams onto dusty floors. The room breathes calm, filled with fading colors and the hush of coming night. Fine dust drifts slowly in a warm, smooth beam of light. It moves like tiny floating clouds, calm and unhurried, settling gently on the surfaces of this quiet, ancient place. Deep silence rests heavily in the winding labyrinth. The stillness presses softly against stone, a quiet pause in the breath of time that holds sacred the memories found within. The past breathes softly amid creeping shadows. It slips quietly through cracks and corners, a gentle presence felt but unseen, wrapping the labyrinth in a timeless embrace. Still moments invite calm, fleeting reflections upon smooth stone surfaces. The mind drifts slowly, lost in half-remembered stories and the softness of evening's tender embrace. Light footsteps fade gently along worn corridors, retreating with quiet grace. The space remains still and reverent, holding memories softly as shadows deepen with the night. Cold stone silently guards its cherished stories. Smooth and unyielding, it holds within each crack the weight of time, its stillness a constant in gradually darkening dusk. The air holds the softness of a setting sun, warm and slow. It moves gently through open spaces, tender as a breath, filling the quiet world with lingering light and calm. A warm glow lingers softly over fading memories, wrapping stones and leaves alike in gentle light. It holds the day's last warmth as night breathes slowly closer. Leaves whisper quietly in the slow evening breeze, their soft rustling a delicate sound in the cooling air. The gentle movement brings a sense of calm and tender passing time. The harbor rests calm beneath fading daylight. Gentle waves lap softly along weathered docks, where shadows stretch and mingle with the last glow of the settling sun. Color slowly fades from ancient walls and art. The black figure scenes blur gently into the worn stone, their muted earth tones a whisper of stories once bright and alive. A gentle pulse beats quietly like resting hearts. The rhythm flows through the still air and stone, a soft reminder of life continuing quietly beneath the slow night. Echoes drift calmly through spacious empty halls, folding over cushioned shadows and smooth stone. They speak without words, a tender murmur softly fading into the deep silence. Dust settles quietly in forgotten labyrinth corners, moving only with the faintest breath of air. It blankets stones and leaves with soft patience, holding memories undisturbed. Steps sound faintly on cold, worn stone paths, muted by time and quiet reverence. Each footfall seems to pause with respect, lost within the labyrinth's slow, enduring breath. Twilight descends slowly over peaceful island skies. The horizon softens in muted blues and browns, wrapping the world in a gentle, cooling hush as stars prepare to bloom. Lanterns glow warmly along silent ancient paths, their golden light softening stone and leaf. The gentle illumination beckons quietly, a guardian against the deepening night. Murmurs of old legends float gently in the air, their soft words weaving slowly between stones and trees. They carry the calm history of a land made sacred by time. Leaves softly sway with a tender, cooling breeze. The air feels alive with whispered memories, moving through branches in a slow dance of light and shadow under fading sky. Reflections shimmer quietly on still water surfaces, catching the last light with tender ripples. The calm mirror holds fleeting images of stone, sky, and leaf in serene harmony. Light fades slowly into soft evening shadows, wrapping the world in gentle darkness. The day exhales quietly, inviting the cool, steady hush of night to settle in. Stone steps hold silent histories beneath bare feet. Each worn edge speaks of countless journeys, standing patiently as time flows quietly around their steady, enduring form. Darkness creeps gently across the quiet land, softening edges and colors. The world slows further, wrapped in deepening shadows where dream and memory begin to blend. A lone candle flickers its final gentle glow, a slow dance against the growing dark. Its light softly fades, leaving behind a calm shimmer of warmth in the heavy quiet. Silence envelopes all in a peaceful embrace. The labyrinth breathes easily now, still and calm beneath the vast night sky, holding history close in gentle quiet as dreams softly unfold. Soft voices carry the old tales, their gentle echoes weaving through the still air. Like a calm breeze, the stories breathe quietly, inviting peaceful thoughts and dreams to settle gently in silent hearts. Steady torchlight flickers along weathered stone, casting slow-moving shadows that sway like soft breath. The warm glow traces silent paths, inviting a calm and gentle journey through ancient quiet. Slow footsteps echo lightly through winding corridors, their sound a soft rhythm in the stillness. The gentle tapping fades into distant silence, leaving a trail of calm in the quiet stone embrace. Stories settle gently into listening minds, like quiet seeds in fertile earth. Their roots spread slowly, nurtured by calm breath and soft focus, growing into tranquil dreams beneath gentle skies. A soft sea breeze brushes past some warmed walls, carrying a gentle coolness that soothes the senses. The air folds quietly around stones worn by time, whispering secrets of ages long past. Quiet minds rest in peaceful reflection, their thoughts slow and deep. The stillness wraps around each breath, inviting tranquil presence as old tales ripple softly through the calm air. Cool ancient stones absorb the gentle stories told over centuries. Their quiet surface holds the warmth of slow breaths and soft footsteps, a silent memory resting beneath twilight's calm embrace. The myth of the Minotaur whispers softly, inspiring new stories like faint light through ancient leaves. Its quiet presence stirs gentle imaginations, glowing calm and steady within the heart's hush. Soft murmurs rise gently alongside the warming light of morning. They drift like slow breaths, blending with the calm sounds of a day beginning in quiet, peaceful harmony. Quiet footsteps wander slowly through shadowed halls, each step a gentle echo in still air. The softness of each movement blends into the calmness, like a whispered memory on ancient stones. Twilight's calm settles gently over warm Crete. Soft colors blend slowly as daylight fades, wrapping the land in quiet warmth and tender peace beneath a sky turning deep and yet soft. Stories breathe slowly in the cool, still air, their rhythm a soft pulse felt beneath calm skin. They drift quietly like gentle shadows touching peaceful minds, weaving a serene tapestry of past and presence. Soft shadows fall gently upon the remnants of the labyrinth at dusk. Quiet stones hold stories in their embrace, touched lightly by the fading light that whispers peace through the silent ruins. Ancient lore lingers softly like a fading gentle song. Its quiet melody flows slowly through air and stone, wrapping around hearts as a tender, almost forgotten warmth in the evening stillness. Golden hues slowly fade into dimming daylight, wrapping the land in a tender lullaby of colors. The soft transition invites calm breaths and peaceful rest as day turns gently toward night. Calm night descends quietly, wrapping the land like a gentle cloak. The soft hush settles deep, inviting quiet thought and gentle dreams beneath a vast, peaceful sky. Each story's breath mingles with the cool night air, slow and steady. Their soft presence drifts gently, like whispered secrets shared beneath the calm stretch of stars. A starry sky twinkles slowly far above, its quiet light a gentle pulse in the night. The vastness invites deep calm, a soft infinity of peaceful wonder and endless dreams. Soft wind sighs through olive branches in the dark, its quiet voice a lullaby for the sleeping earth. The rhythm soothes the night, carrying gentle dreams on slow, whispering breaths. Time moves gently here, as legends quietly endure. Each moment flows like soft water, steady and unhurried, cradling stories old as stone in a calm, embracing stillness. Peaceful shadows stretch slowly across ancient stone paths. Their elongated forms blend softly with the earth, a gentle reminder of night's calm embrace and the stillness of rest. Leaves whisper softly in the gentle night breeze. Their rustling is a quiet song of calm and peace, a delicate embrace that invites slow breathing and deep rest beneath the stars. Silent memories rest softly beneath quiet skies. They linger like a gentle warmth in the cool night, cradled by shadows and the steady pulse of peaceful time passing slowly. Stories shine quietly like stars scattered far and wide. Their steady light guides dreamers through darkness, a soft constellation of memories that twinkle with gentle, timeless grace. Calm echoes float gently through cool stone chambers. Their soft whispers weave through silent spaces, cradling the stillness with slow, tender breaths that settle deep into the night. Soft footfalls pace slowly along the ancient halls. Each step a quiet touch on time-worn stone, a gentle rhythm blending with the night's calm breath and the peaceful pulse of the past. Quiet reflection fills the still evening air. Thoughts drift slowly, like soft light through leaves, inviting calm presence and gentle awareness beneath the calming veil of night. The gentle night air carries distant whispers, soft and slow as a lullaby. It winds quietly through ancient stone and olive branches, inviting deep breath and peaceful rest. Fading flickers of torchlight sway softly on stone walls, their gentle dance a slow retreat into darkness. The warm glow lingers quietly before bowing to the vast calm of night. A soft glow rises slowly along the far horizon. Its gentle light promises new beginnings as it pushes through darkness with calm and steady warmth, touching ancient stones with quiet grace. Warm stone rests quietly under the rising sun. The gentle morning light embraces rough surfaces, filling them with slow warmth and inviting peaceful calm to greet the new day. Subtle whispers of the sea mingle with morning breeze, their soft voices carrying calm salt air past some warm stones. The quiet chorus invites slow breath and deep thought. Calm dawn light spreads softly over the quiet land, its gentle touch stirring slow warmth and peaceful stillness. The world breathes deeply into a new day wrapped in quiet wonder. Slow morning steps cross cool stone courtyards, their sound a gentle rhythm in the fresh air. Each footfall blends with soft light and quiet stone, a calm dance under the rising sun. Peaceful daybreak brings soft warmth and silence, wrapping the land in a gentle embrace. The slow unfolding of light invites calm hearts and restful minds to awaken slowly. Legends whisper softly in the gentle morning air, their quiet voices weaving through olive branches and cool stones. They invite thoughtful calm and deep reflection in the new day's light. Calm echoes ripple quietly through sunlit stone passages. Their slow movement touches still air lightly, a soothing wave of sound that blends softly with warmth and ancient memory. The myth quietly lives on in hearts and whispered stories. Its calm presence settles deeply, a peaceful legacy woven through time like a soft thread of slow unfolding light. Soft evening glow returns as daylight fades gently away. The warmth lingers in slow shadows cast by ancient stone, a tender light that invites calm breath and peaceful rest. Legends rest gently beneath stars' watchful, silent gaze. They fold softly into the quiet night, a gentle closing of stories that settle slowly into peaceful dreams. Soft footsteps echo gently through cool stone corridors, each tap a quiet note amid the labyrinth stillness. The aged floors feel smooth beneath, carrying slow, steady rhythms that blend with the deep silence all around. Warm light dances quietly on ancient, rough walls, casting moving shadows that seem to breathe gently. The flame's soft glow flickers peacefully, revealing faint shapes and muted patterns traced by time. Echoes of faint voices drift slowly in the shadowed maze, whispering like soft wind through ancient passages. Their murmurs blend with the darkness, stirring memories that float quietly in the cool, enclosed air. A gentle, cool breeze brushes softly across stone surfaces, carrying a fresh calm that flows through the winding halls. It moves quietly, like a slow breath, refreshing the air with a tender touch. The labyrinth holds a quiet, enduring stillness inside, a peaceful hush that settles deep within its walls. This silence feels like a slow heartbeat, steady and calm, waiting patiently in the cool shadows. Walls seem to remember softly the footsteps long gone, their stories whispered through ancient cracks. These stones hold gentle secrets of time, breathe slowly like a quiet song beneath the maze's shadowed roof. Silence lingers thickly, broken only by slow breaths felt softly through the still air. Each pause stretches gently, folding the quiet deeper as time slows within the labyrinth's heart. Shifting shadows play lightly in the labyrinth's depths, tracing slow, delicate movements along stone walls. Light and dark move softly, as if breathing in a quiet, timeless dance. A deep calm breathes quietly through the dim stone paths, as if the labyrinth itself inhales slow and steady. This silent breathing holds a gentle pulse, steadying the hushed air around it. Light steps move gently around labyrinth's hidden curves, barely stirring the calm air. Their presence is a soft whisper, blending seamlessly with the maze's quiet embrace and smooth stone underfoot. Subtle whispers hang softly like a distant memory here, floating through the air with gentle ease. They blend into the stillness, echoing stories told long ago beneath the labyrinth's watchful stone. Cool stones embrace the silence in their ancient hold, offering steady calm and quiet strength. Their surfaces hum softly with shared memories, keeping time with the slow breathing of the labyrinth. The air carries stillness, heavy with time's soft breath, settling deep into every corner. This muted atmosphere sways quietly, wrapping the labyrinth in a serene, almost tangible hush. Winding paths fade slowly into shadows and calm dusk hues, their curves inviting slow, quiet passage. The maze seems to breathe gently here, holding soft secrets in its winding embrace. Echoes diminish gently down the labyrinth's cool halls, dispersing softly into the stillness. Each fading sound blends into the quiet, leaving only calm and the slow heartbeat of stone. The labyrinth's hidden secrets hover quietly in air, soft and close yet just beyond touch. Their presence lingers like a gentle sigh beneath the ancient stone and fading light. Walls murmur softly of long-past gentle footsteps, carrying histories like quiet songs. Their voice is faint, woven into the cool stone, a peaceful rhythm beneath the maze's tranquil air. Breathing slows calmly amidst the dimly lit passages, a steady rhythm relaxing the space. Each breath moves softly, mingling with shadows and warmth to soothe the quiet stone. Shadows contain a hushed, gentle welcoming silence, wrapping the labyrinth like a soft blanket. The darkness is not heavy, but calm and soothing, embracing all in quiet peace. Heartbeats blend softly with the labyrinth's deep hush, steady and slow. This quiet rhythm connects flesh and stone in a tender, shared moment of stillness and rest. Torch flames shimmer silently on cool stone surfaces, small waves of light moving like gentle breaths. Their quiet dance comforts the darkness, tracing soft outlines along ancient walls. Corridors stretch calmly into dark, tranquil unknowns, inviting slow, quiet exploration. The silence here is deep and full, holding space for gentle steps and peaceful wandering. Shadows gently move with slow, measured breath of air, twisting softly across stone surfaces. Their quiet presence adds depth and warmth to the still labyrinth space. Steps fall lightly, barely stirring the thick calm that blankets the labyrinth. Each movement is soft and tender, like a whispered promise moving through silent halls. Far-off noises rest quietly in the labyrinth's folds, muffled and gentle. They drift softly like a lullaby carried on slow air, comforted by the maze's soothing stillness. Empty spaces softly cradle the stillness and dark, offering quiet refuge within the labyrinth. These silent places feel like gentle pauses, suspended between breaths and memories. Fingers trace cool, worn stone with tender quietness, feeling the weight of time beneath gentle hands. The surface is smooth and steady, inviting slow, reflective connection. Repeated sounds decrease slowly into gentle silence, each fading note melting softly into the still air. The labyrinth listens patiently, absorbing each quiet sound with calm embrace. The maze exhales quietly, bold and serene and calm. This soft breath moves gently through stone paths, carrying wisdom and peace enveloped in the labyrinth's deep, steady heart. A soft sigh moves gently through twisting narrow halls, a quiet exhale that sways with the slow rhythm of stillness. The labyrinth breathes life into its ancient bones. Walls carry soft echoes of histories long past, their memory resting quietly in the cool stone. These stories whisper slowly, embraced by the still labyrinth's ageless calm. A faint glow lingers softly in the labyrinth's heart, a gentle reminder of life and history. This dim light flows quietly, warming the cool stones with its tender presence. Shadows gently reshape with each slow, deep breath, moving like quiet waves upon the stone. They flow with graceful ease, blending darkness and light in tranquil harmony. Soft noises blend into the still labyrinth's embrace, subtle and slow. The chorus of gentle sounds forms a comforting background, weaving peace through ancient stone. Steps fall with measured rhythm against smooth stone, paced slowly as if in meditation. Each movement makes space for silence, joining the labyrinth's gentle, timeless pulse. Quiet moments deepen, filling empty spaces gently with a stillness that soothes. The labyrinth's silence is like a soft blanket, holding all in calm, slow embrace. The touch of stone remains cool beneath slow, soft hands, grounding the breath and quiet mind. This lasting coolness is gentle, steady, a balm of calm within the maze. Still air moves slowly, wrapping the maze in calm. It drifts gently like soft fabric, touching surfaces lightly and settling with tender care within ancient halls. Glowing light ebbs gently toward quiet, soft darkness, drawing the labyrinth's day to gentle rest. Shadows lengthen as the maze sighs into evening's tranquil arms. The labyrinth's mysteries rest quietly within walls, soft and unspoken. These secrets sleep gently, held in peaceful shadow like a whispered lullaby from forgotten times. Soft torchlight flickers gently against the quiet stone walls, casting tender shadows that sway like a slow breath. The light dances through the stillness, touching each surface with warmth and calm, inviting a peaceful rest within the cool labyrinth. Shadows whisper and sway slowly along the cool corridors. Their movement is quiet and deliberate, like a soft echo of long-forgotten footsteps. The air holds a calmness, carrying the gentle rhythm of shadows that play beneath the dim light. Distant footsteps fall softly on ancient stone floors, muffled and slow. Each step echoes quietly, a gentle sound in the vastness, like a whispered memory moving through the labyrinth's stillness, blending with the steady breath of the night. The air holds a faint warmth, drifting gently over cold stones. A soft, salty sea breeze mingles quietly with the night air, wrapping the labyrinth in a delicate embrace of comfort and calm, soothing the lingering memory of days past. Silent stone walls stand steady, holding quiet memories beneath dim light. Their texture feels ancient and worn, carrying the whispers of time softly upon their surface, steady and unchanging in the hush of the slowly darkening labyrinth. A gentle night breeze sighs softly through distant open windows, weaving through the labyrinth's corridors. Its quiet passage stirs the air like a calm breath, carrying secrets and soft whispers of the sea beyond the ancient stones. Far away, the sea murmurs quietly beneath the vast evening sky. Its gentle waves seem to hum a lullaby that floats softly to the heart of the labyrinth, wrapping the silent stone in a soothing psalm of restful peace. Quiet corners of the labyrinth hold cool, peaceful shadows. Each nook cradles silence, inviting soft stillness and gentle reflection as night deepens, comforting the lingering memory held within the ancient stone walls. A candle burns with a faint glow, its light flickering slowly and warmly. The gentle hues wrapped softly around the stone, bathing the labyrinth in a calm embrace of quiet light and tender warmth, like a gentle heartbeat in the dark. Silence echoes lightly through the labyrinth's empty chambers. The space breathes quietly in the stillness, each hollow softly holding the absence of sound, as if time itself slows and hums a gentle, restful song. Stone surfaces carry a gentle warmth left by the day's light. The lingering heat spreads slowly in the cool air, a soft reminder of sunlight now faded, cradling the labyrinth's quiet heart with steady, comforting warmth. Faint lights twinkle softly from distant villages beyond rolling hills. Their gentle glow drifts quietly through the night, mingling with the labyrinth's muted peace like tiny stars, offering a distant, warm sense of home and gentle company. Slow shadows shift gently as night deepens. They move with measured calm across time-worn stones, quiet and unhurried, wrapping the labyrinth in soft folds of darkness and light, soothing the lingering presence of its ancient tale. The air in the labyrinth moves softly, yet without stirring dust or sound. It carries a hushed calm, like a breath held gently, wrapping every corner and corridor in restful quiet, inviting peace deep into the heart of night. A gentle warmth fills the space, cradling the Minotaur's memory. It rests softly in the stones and shadows, a tender glow that quiets the night, holding the story like an old, whispered secret kept safe in the labyrinth's embrace. The story lingers softly in silence, a calming presence felt rather than spoken. It floats in the still air like a gentle echo, wrapping the labyrinth in quiet remembrance, where past and present rest together in peaceful harmony. Breaths come slow and even, blending with the calm of night. Each inhale and exhale flows gently through the labyrinth, like the soft rise and fall of waves, carrying peace and restfulness into every shadowed corner. Dim light settles gently upon worn stones and silent corridors. It moves slowly, bathing every surface with quiet grace, softening edges and deepening shadows, inviting a gentle calmness to fill the vast, ancient space. Stillness holds softly throughout the labyrinth's quiet spaces. The ancient stones rest in tranquil silence, wrapped in the depth of night's embrace, where every breath and moment seem to stretch slowly in peaceful ease. A distant echo fades slowly through the labyrinth halls. It floats quietly like a soft sigh, vanishing into the shadows and air, leaving only a gentle, lingering feeling of presence and softly held memory. The cool stone waits quietly beneath the evening's gentle light. Its surface is smooth and steady, absorbing the calm of the night, radiating a subtle chill that contrasts softly with the warm, lingering memories nearby. A soft sea breeze moves slowly through the labyrinth, carrying faraway quiet sounds. It whispers tired songs of waves and salt, drifting gently past stones, inviting rest and calming the ancient space with its tender touch. The labyrinth breathes softly with settled, gentle calm. Its stone walls seem to inhale the night stillness and exhale quiet peace, moving like a slow, endless rhythm held softly within the heart of the ancient place. Footsteps tread slowly, their sound muffled by thick stone. Each step is careful and hushed, a gentle arrival in the tranquil labyrinth, blending with the shadows and whispers that weave through the ancient hallways. Night wraps the ancient place in a warm, peaceful embrace. Its darkness is soft and full of comfort, folding over the labyrinth like a gentle cloak that soothes the stones and shadows into a deep, restful calm. The past whispers quietly through labyrinth's hallowed halls. These soft tales float gently in the air, carried in hushed breaths and fleeting shadows, inviting calm reflection upon stories long held in the ancient stone. Shadows grow longer under soft and fading twilight light. They stretch slowly across stone steps and walls, embracing the labyrinth in a gentle darkening that sings the world softly toward peaceful, dreamy rest. Stone walls murmur quietly with stories held through ages. Their whispered voices flow slowly like a gentle stream beneath the breath of night, filling the labyrinth with calm and a deep, softened sense of old memory. Evening glow softens the edges of cold, worn stone surfaces. Its gentle light blends warmth and shadow, painting the labyrinth in quiet tones that invite rest and tender thought beneath a deepening sky. The labyrinth holds a long and peaceful hush. Silence fills every corner and corridor, spreading like a calm tide that smooths every sound and thought, drawing the night gently toward restful stillness. A soft wind flows slowly through high narrow passages. It whispers lightly over stone edges, carrying a hushed breath that stirs faintly but never disturbs, weaving gentle calm through the ancient, hallowed halls. Warm memories linger like sunlight resting on cold ancient walls. Their touch is slow and tender, filling the labyrinth with quiet light that embraces stones and shadows alike, a gentle reminder of times folded softly into night. A flame flickers slowly, casting restful shadows around. Its calm movement is soothing and unhurried, a gentle pulse of light warming the cool darkness, inviting a peaceful quiet that carries the heart toward gentle dreams. Echoes fade gently in the labyrinth's vast, quiet chambers. Sound softens like a distant breath, withdrawing slowly into the still air, leaving behind a tender calm that cradles the stones in warm peacefulness. Night deepens slowly, cloaking labyrinth halls in calm darkness. The quiet grows ever softer, wrapping the ancient stone in a cozy veil where dreams and memories can rest gently and unfold in quiet harmony. Distant waves sound softly beneath the warm evening breeze. Their slow, rhythmic murmur flows gently through the air, a soothing song that blends with the labyrinth's calm, carrying peacefulness across stone and shadow. Stillness settles gently like dawn's first warmth on stone. It flows quietly through every space, laying down a soft blanket of calm that holds the labyrinth's story close and invites deep rest beneath the timeless night. Memory whispers softly, held in the heart of the labyrinth. It moves like a gentle breath across silent stones, a quiet story told without words that lingers in the shadows, inviting peaceful comfort in its tender hold. Lights flicker faintly then fade into gentle darkness. Their slow dance quiets at last, leaving the labyrinth wrapped in soft night, a tender close to the story as rest draws near like a gentle tide. The calm night invites quiet rest across the ancient place. Peace settles deep and wide, enfolding stone and shadow alike, as dreams drift softly beneath the attentive watch of the slowly glowing stars.